Good evening and welcome to the Masked Cricketer promo for this week on a Monday. So hope you're all well and you've all recovered from the amazing Test match. England's victory this morning was very, very good and most enjoyable to watch, beating the Indians in their backyard, so to speak. So really good. It's going to be a quick one tonight. My co-host is off to commentate on the Oxford City game for Radio Oxford. So I've only stopped talking to Dan Norcross from last week. He was an epic guest that we had on for our first episode of Series 3. It was a mini-series. Almost we could made a film out of Dan, a little series. We could have done more than one, especially with his impersonations, which were superb. So that was really good to see. But yes, it was entertaining, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We literally did speak to Dan off air for at least another hour or so, and he kept coming out with some great stories. So that was really pleasing to hear, actually. Top man in my book, I have to say. So little bit of exciting news from the Masked Cricketer front. We did a interview yesterday with the Cricketer, probably on their digital channels. It was a good 45 minutes where I tended to speak to the interviewer for that time, gave them as much information as I possibly could. I notice I'm really buffering tonight, and I am wired, so it's very interesting that I am struggling with my technology tonight. Let's hope that doesn't happen this week. So keep an eye out. There will be some details from the Cricketer regarding the Masked Cricketer going forward. So that's quite exciting news for ourselves. And also, obviously, I'll keep after getting you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do. I've done a little WhatsApp messages to a couple of groups I'm involved in today to get some more people subscribing, hitting like and share, and obviously that notification button. So please go along to our YouTube channel. Quite easy to find now, /C/The Masked Cricketer in capitals. So please do that if you can. Kieran, K-Dog, obviously off to commentate tonight. Exciting at the weekend. Commentary for Oxford City versus Peterborough Sports. Enjoyed my little punditry on that as well. But it was a good little game, wasn't it? Very professionally played.
A decent game. It was a very good game. And Oxford City into the quarterfinals, which is the FA Trophy, which is fantastic.
Brilliant news.
Oh, sorry, you are really buffering tonight.
Because you're really buffering. Yes, I am, definitely.
I'm not sure whether we're going live on Facebook tonight, only on YouTube by the looks of it. So I've just shared the link into the Facebook group because I think this is just a YouTube only special at the moment. So not quite sure what's happened there, but no, it was a really good game, and we're very much looking forward to this week's Masked Cricketer. Should I say Masked Cricketers as a plural, because we actually have not one but two for you this week. We have an extra special one tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll give you a bit of a spoiler on that one, but we're on Wednesday and we're on. Daryl's very much buffering tonight. That's very funny. We are on at 10 o'clock tomorrow evening.
10 o'clock. That's past my bedtime.
So that is a very interesting time. Will that give you a clue, perhaps, as to where we're going tomorrow? Are we heading over to the West Indies, or are we heading to New Zealand or Australia, or are we just bluffing and it's just going to be somebody from Oxford Downs? Who knows? If you want to find out, you'll need to tune in tomorrow live at 10 o'clock for that one. We can promise you it will be a very, very special guest indeed, and we think you'll love it. And then on Thursday, the normal time of 7 o'clock in the evening for another Masked Cricketer. So 2 for the price of 1 this week. All in aid of course, the Lord's Taverners, who support Oxfordshire Disability Cricket, amongst other fantastic causes. A big thank you again, very quickly, to our supporters. So to Graham Woodward from Grape Minds in Summertown in Oxford, who will provide, as usual, the prize for the winner. I think we'll provide a prize for both tomorrow and Thursday. A bottle of red or white wine for the person who correctly guesses first. Who's going to correctly guess first tomorrow? That's the big question. Who's going to be watching at 10 o'clock at night, Darryl? What do you reckon?
I think they're going to be so excited and sort of really sort of anticipating who we might have on. So I'm sure there'll be loads of people watching live tomorrow night. It's going to be a cracker. So they should do, shouldn't they, really?
I think they should, because the last time we came to you a bit late, we had gone overseas. So as Darryl said last week, is it a bluff or are we going overseas? You'll have to find out tomorrow. Another big thank you again. Darryl's mentioned the Cricketer article that's going to be happening shortly. We can't stress enough thanks to Andy and Lorna Bone from Sports Shots for all your sporting reports and stories. Fantastic little resource there. Really worth having a look. Thank you, Darryl. We're not looking over the top of the banner this time to put me off. Oh, there you are. Hello. A big thank you to Lorna and Andy Bone for supporting us and putting up a nice article. I'm just going to say a very quick hot off the press thank you to Simon Jones, the England Ashes legend, who has just retweeted. Darryl put out a tweet earlier on, noticing that Somerset Cricket Club had just got to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're on about 120, and Darryl has just suggested that we can get to 100,000. So I said we can do if all our legends retweet us. So I've tweeted everybody. Simon Jones has already retweeted us. Grape Minds has just subscribed to the channel, Darryl, literally in the last 7 minutes. Graham Woodward and Grape Minds. Very proud to support the Masked Cricketer. Well done on your fundraising, Graham. And we would like to reciprocate our thanks to you. You've been a magnificent supporter. We felt very guilty last year when you were out second or third ball run out without facing a ball. Yeah, we did. Of course we did.
Yeah, we did.
Wasn't it? So thank you, Graham, for your support. So yeah, if you have not yet subscribed to YouTube, please do so. www.youtube.com/C/The Masked Cricketer, and join all our legends that we've had on many shows. We can name some of our legends, the likes of Simon Jones, Ryan Sidebottom, Sir Andrew Strauss, Sir Alistair Cook. I'm going to say Sir Jonathan Agnew because he deserves one. Henry Moran, Catherine Brunt and Nat Sibber, who were hilarious. Miles Hammond. How can we forget Milo? Jack Brooks. Yeah, we've had Hoggy. We've had Ryan Sidebottom. We've had Charlie Dagnall. We've had Sam Northeast. We've had Paul Pritchard. I'm not going to go for everybody. David Gower, Mike Gatting. They're the sort of legends that we've had on our show. So please do join us on YouTube. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. And we can promise you another fantastic series. If it's anything like last week's, Darryl, I know it went on for 2 hours, but it was a fantastic 2 hours. If it's anything like last week, the series is going to be an absolute blast, isn't it?
Oh, unbelievable. I mean, a lot of people spoke to me afterwards saying that they really enjoyed the program, but saying that it was, again, like listening to Aggers, sat down the back end of your garden with a glass of wine, listening to TMS. And it was just great to hear those dulcet tones of Norkers. I'm going to call him Norkers now because I know him, so I'm allowed to call him Norkers.
He's christened us TMC now, hasn't he?
He's christened us TMC, yeah. So I think that's quite good, actually. So we get in ahead of TMS, don't we? TMC, alphabetically, we're ahead. So that's going to be good, isn't it? That might be a little bit of a tenuous link, but TMC. That might catch on. We might have to do a hashtag.
TMC. Because then, if somebody accidentally hashtag CMT rather than TMS, then we might get loads of followers. You never know.
You just never know. You never know. I noticed we've got no watchers tonight. They've had enough of us already on this promo. It was going to be a quick one.
That might be me.
It might be you. But anyway, as hopefully you watch this back so you know what's going to happen this week. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, 10 o'clock in the evening. Don't be late because it is a cracker. You'd be silly to miss it, wouldn't you? Are we bluffing? Are we going global? who knows? You never know with us, because we do like to have a bit of a laugh, a bit of a giggle occasionally. So you'll never know with us.
And we do like to just throw it together as well.
Oh yes, we definitely throw it together. And my technology, if it's anything like tonight, for tomorrow, might be a bit tricky, I suggest. But massively looking forward to tomorrow night. But also Thursday, our normal time, 7 o'clock. So don't forget to join us then as well. You've got 2 chances this week, 2 chances to hashtag Ask the Mask. What more could you want in a week?
The legend that is Norcas, Daniel Norcross, has just retweeted us to say he genuinely had the most fun he's ever had in lockdown. He said it was quite boozy as well. It was quite boozy. Check out the previous episode with Agnes and Sir Cookie. Daniel Norcross, thank you again very, very much. It was brilliant to have you there.
Certainly was. I look, if you haven't watched it and you've got a spare 5.5 hours to go across to our YouTube channel and watch the last one, it's well worth a watch. It's great entertainment and great fun. So we had such a ball with it, and he was a very, very good sport to be honest. So all good from that perspective. I don't think there's much more to say. Only I would reiterate our Just Giving page. It's very difficult, isn't it? We're still in lockdown. We're hoping that might get us back out into the open come March, April time. I'm sure that's going to happen, but we've got to keep our fingers crossed. We've got to do the right things in the meantime to keep safe. And I hope you're doing it in your own environment. So, but I'm sure that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That tunnel is getting a little bit smaller. So it's all good from that perspective. K-Dog, is there anything else you'd like to add before you get onto your radio?
I better get onto the football, haven't I? Because otherwise I'm going to miss the start. So no, I better
miss the start. I have to say I'm going to big up my colleague tonight, actually, because first time I did hear his commentary at the weekend live, and it was very good. And we had the amusing tweets coming in from New England, which we thought was America, and it was actually a little town in Peterborough. But other than that, I mean, what else? It was live, wasn't it? At the end of the day, and but it was great. It was great value, and I think the camera work from Wes Spearman and Daniel Smith absolutely superb. I mean, if you haven't watched any of the Oxford City live, it is well worth a watch because the camera work is excellent. And there's probably a better commentator on tonight, K-Dog, isn't there? Don't know. Certainly a better pundit, that's for sure. But I hope I get asked back because I really enjoyed it. It was great fun. Anything else to add, K-Dog, before we say goodbye?
No, we've got our heads down ready for tomorrow's late night, haven't we? So no, from me, that's all for now. Yeah, I might need an afternoon nap tomorrow, just to make me nice and fresh for the evening.
Wi-Fi as well.
It should be good. It'll be interesting if we go for 2 hours. We could go into the next day. So I think because I'm definitely buffering, I'm going to call it quits now while I'm ahead. So thanks again for watching. Please tune in tomorrow at 10 and Thursday at 7, and we'll see you then. And keep safe. Bye for now.
See you later.